How's it going, everybody? Barbershop Talk con Roel, episode 3. Glad y'all are here to tune in. I think we kind of agreed that we are gonna have some topics, even though these past 2 weeks has been pretty good shows. But thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and share the page. That way we can get everyone on as much as possible. That way we can get everybody's comments going on. And everything will go a lot smoother. How's your day going, Iram?
Mira, está trabajando, güey.
My day's going pretty damn good.
¿Ya te
Got up,
corrieron o no?
came to work. What was that?
¿O no te corren?
No, me hablaron hasta eso, me dijeron, voy para tu casa y te levanto para ir a trabajar.
Eso no es mentira porque yo chequé afuera y estaba tu camioneta.
Pues es que también traigo el carro.
Ah, me estoy presumiendo.
No, nomás estoy diciendo que
Ay,
así suele suceder. Dicen, ahí está tu camioneta. No, si está en la casa.
Hey, what was the feedback y'all got last week? Everyone was telling me, oh, y'all are focused on women, on buchonas and surgery and stuff. So this week, I think we're gonna talk about
Us.
talk about guys, talk about dad bods, something that that is very similar to what we were talking about last week. No, again, I got several women saying, "Oh, y'all made it seem like as if we have an addiction with our looks." And again, we think all women are beautiful.
You think all women
I
are
think
beautiful.
all women are beautiful. I only suggest surgery whenever it comes to health reasons. I personally don't like vanity, but to each their own. But Iram, it seems as if buchonas again. Now we're going to talk about el buchon. El buchon, about dad bods.
Which is very, very popular nowadays.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that dad bods are in?
Just think about it. Go
Because
about
every time you want to look good for a girl, where do you meet them? The gym. What do you want to do? Be fit. If you're not fit,
depende de donde andes. Pero eso pues también.
pues es que todavía es onda lo del gordito barbón, ¿verdad?
Bueno, pero está en la moda eso, güey. You go back to it, back in the day también, it was, I mean, when if you take it back a couple of years, like 10 years, not everybody was fit either, dude. I mean, it wasn't a thing de que el gym shark, que all this gym apparel, everybody wants to sell clothing now, tights, que para las nalgas, que para esto, que para lo otro, supplement stores everywhere too. So I think there's a lot of it now, que ahora hay un poquito más focus a los gorditos, güey.
A ver, ¿qué dice que lo alto? Le dice que fue a la tienda.
O sea, aparte que viene el frío, ¿verdad? Ahí viene el frío.
Sí.
Pero sí, ahora ya es más onda, se me hace, aparte los memes y todo eso, güey. Y también creo que en la moda mexicana, pues, en la cultura mexicana, se está usando más también. I mean,
la cultura mexicana se trata de.
Tiene que ver con los buchones.
Se trata de kilo de tortillas.
Ponte a pensar en los buchones. Un vato mamado, güey. Ponte a pensar un vato mamado en los buchones, acá, pinche barba y acá, con 500 balazos. Como que no, güey. Tiene que estar gordito el vato con un rosario y la chingada.
Y barbón.
Y tiene que estar gordito, así como tu barba, güey, mamalona.
The Shrek look, ¿verdad?
The Shrek look.
Con lined up real well with the barba.
No, but how many times haven't you gone out, dude, and you go out and you see
the same look?
No, deja to the same look. It's happened to me that I see sometimes fairly pretty woman, y de repente miras
con un gordo.
Mira, y tú te piensas como que ¿así o qué, mija?
Well, the reason Roel, Iram and I wanted to talk about dad bods was because this is something that I've been seeing, and me personally, I don't work out until I'm single or depressed because I think, oh, I want somebody to like me. I want somebody to take notice of me.
That's why you told me you're going to the gym after this.
No, I'm actually paying for 2 gyms two memberships that I haven't gone to. So me personally, guys, whenever you see me fat, overweight, I'm happy. I'm happy with life. I'm satisfied. I'm content.
También.
But whenever you see me in the gym, working out, having a diet, that's when I think I'm depressed.
Gordito pero contento.
Gordito pero contento. But my friends, Iram, I have several friends, dude, that they tell me,
Nah,
Frankie, why do
you don't have friends.
why do you work out? And these guys are overweight and they still get girls. And I'm like, damn, here I was working out, trying to get their attention, y nadie me pela.
But
well, I think that's the same thing that we were talking about the girls. Whenever the girl, like, she's comfortable with her body, she's happy, she doesn't necessarily become a gordita, right? But she glows because she's happy, she's having a good time. Same thing with the guy. The guy goes to the gym, he's feeling healthy. Maybe he knows a girl there or two that are making him happy, but the guy's content. So I mean, the guy also glows, man. I keep saying it. The guys, it's the same thing. If you're a happy fella, you bring positive vibes. You attract positivity. And what do we see as positivity? Like you said right now, atención, que me hagan caso, que me pelen, que digan, ay, ese chavo, aquí, allá, gordito, no gordito, como quiera. So yo digo que lo del feedback son los que son y los que no, pues no son. Because I know a bunch of guys from high school que, I mean, they're fit. And you see them now, and Jesus, it looks like they ain't the guy I used to know.
The high school glow up. Some people have a glow up. Sí pasa.
Hey, but is it a double standard where the men's mentality, the machismo mentality is, oh, the woman, yo quiero que se vea como Coca-Cola, she's got to be fit, no la quiero gorda. Pero el vato no. Is that a double standard or what?
I think so, because like I said, women and men, they're way different. Because as a man, you can be either the big guy or the fit guy. And it doesn't really matter, because as long as you're happy, you're content, you're, like you said, you're not depressed, you're not feeling yourself like, oh man, I want attention or something.
No importa. I pienso que este güey más está hablando de la cultura mexicana, güey.
Pero es que la cultura mexicana, Roel, todos los que estaban fit, ni hacían ejercicio.
In our culture. That's us in a culture que la mujer la quieren al tiro. Y uno puede hacer lo que quiera, uno puede verse como quiera.
Exacto.
Pero esa es la cultura. This guy's talking about double standards. I just think that's just off. The way you mentioned.
Why is that off?
The way you mentioned that, because I mean, I fall back to it that I think it's just our culture and the way we're used to living things and doing things, especially here, que somos más mexicanos que americanos, creo yo.
Why? Because we're in the border.
I mean, the way we're raised.
Son mexicanos y americanos. Like there's the Tex-Mex.
En tu casa con tu mamá y tu papá, güey.
Ajá.
Estás tan lejos. Yo nomás digo porque, pues, mira a tu papá y mira a tu mamá. ¿Qué acaba de decir Frankie? La mujer está del tal modo y el pelado pues está como él quiera. Pero mi tío parece rotoplas, güey, nomás está así.
Pero porque el vato es Santa Claus, ahí para que sepan, ladies.
Es temporada Santa Claus, que nos contacten. Tenemos Santa Claus. Frankie, we have a Santa Claus.
But again, it's good to promote, a healthy lifestyle. But that's what I've noticed in relationships, that the guy, especially here, and maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, the guy here está gordo, no hace ejercicio, y la chava, pues, she's like a...
También los billetes fluyen.
Yeah, cash is king here, huh?
Cash is king. So, en veces dice, I've heard it plenty times, ¿de qué chingados le sirve tanto pinche gimnasio, tanto músculo? Y al último, como que ya le bajaron la vieja.
Yeah,
pues eso le pasa a todos. Yo he conocido chavos que traen un chorro de feria y pues like two months before they even break up, the girl's already with somebody else. El otro ni trae feria ni buen trabajo. Era como estaban diciendo los buchones, que le ponen a que esas San Judas le ponen como quién sabe cuántas rosas y a la mujer le ponen su montón de golpes nomás. ¿Qué le dan? Le dan una vida de perro, pero that's what they want.
Hey, Iram,
See you Thursday.
hablando de relaciones, how long is it okay for one to move on from a previous relationship? And there's a lot of factors, you know. Depends if somebody
I
was
don't
cheating
think
on
that one
someone.
qualifies because you could move on like the very next day if you're ready for it. If you're not ready for it, I mean, I think I was separated what, like 5 years, 6 years, and I was like, no, pues I don't want to be a shitty person and try to be with somebody while I'm a shitty person myself, you know. So sí salía y todo, but once the conversation came to, you know what, like I want more than just friends. Mira, mija, tranquila, mija, relájate. Esto no va para largo. Y ya. Mm, Porque pues no es así, te digo. It's not. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
What?
Yes. Like, so moving on. I think you can move on right away. You can move on. Take your time. But depends. Like, what are you comfortable with? What is it that you want?
Nah, pero de volada dices, bueno, if you don't think there's a right, wrong answer, let's just, vamos a decir, es un por decir, güey, estás casado, no estás casado, novia, sin novia, tu pareja, hoy en la noche quebran, güey, y en la mañana ella sale a desayunar con otro pelado, la invitan a salir y ella se va, no hay pedo. No, es que nosotros
No.
somos hombres, güey.
No, lo que pasa es que, mira, a ti te puede molestar, pero acuérdate que the one that moves on, they're taking care of their own. They're doing their own thing. Now, the whole thing that you said, like cuando tienes una novia o cuando tienes una esposa, muy diferente. Porque si tienes niños, pues, I mean, you can't raise your kids the same way.
Sí, pero yo
Porque
digo, yo digo
vas
nomás
y vienes.
digo por decir, una pareja, por decir, una pareja, una novia. Yo no sé si tienes novia, esposa o qué tengas tú.
Vato,
Sí, por eso
no.
digo.
Vato ya es 2022, si tienes vato no hay pedo, pero por eso tu pareja, güey.
Sí, por eso digo. La mujer, el pelado, lo que sea, se puede hacer move on the very next day.
But you're telling me, if she moves on the next day, tú no quieres tirar
Mira,
putazos.
por eso están los memes cuando dicen, acuérdense muchachos, las mujeres sí son fieles, nomás espérense a que tengan un breakup para que hagan hit on her. So la chava sale y te dice, hey, you know what, I broke up with my boyfriend.
Y todo sobre.
And yeah, they're
Una
free.
Llorando.
Pero no, para el hombre siempre es de que nadie me pela, nadie nada, nomás agarras vieja, güey. Y todas, ¿esta dónde salió?
Sí.
Ya no dije nada porque, pues,
Pero ahí regresas a lo del hombre. ¿Qué viene siendo el hombre? El hombre viene siendo lo que él quiera. Sí, no, pero la mujer igual, porque hoy en día las mujeres quieren ser igual que el hombre, aunque nunca lo van a hacer, obvio. Claro que todas las mujeres van a decir, sí, somos igual.
Equal rights, equal opportunities.
Hey, Iram, so
yeah, equal opportunities for positions with power, with positions with the benefit of being the one on top.
¿Y por qué una mujer no puede o qué?
Exactamente, no puede hacer todo lo que hace un hombre, así como un hombre no puede hacer todo lo que hace una mujer.
Hey, Iram, so just to be clear, you say that life is short, so to move on, to be happy, no matter the circumstances, or one should give it time after a breakup.
No, mira, así debe ser, Frankie. I agree that it should be like that way, but it's because I think now society, the way it is, todos pensamos en el tal, ¿qué onda, Iram? Worst interview, Iram. Todos pensamos en el tal.
No, because it's gonna be like that. Like, people are gonna disagree, people are gonna agree, because it doesn't matter. If you're single, you're in all your right.
It's always about what people say. That's why people
exactly. So if you ask any man, hey, how do you feel about it? You're gonna have the guys that are gonna tell you, oh, I feel like no, like you should give it time. You should give it time. Well, what is time? Like, how much time would you give it?
What?
Oh, they meet a girl that's super pretty in a week. No, pues around a week. You meet a girl 2-3 months later, Hey, 2-3 months is a good amount of time.
That's too long, no?
You can join the
Like I
conversation.
said,
You can still
I
talk.
haven't felt ready forever, but that's just me. And I have friends that, man, like their second try is like, yeah, I want to get married,
Se
and the girl
rajan.
doesn't even know it. So it's like everything. You have to shoot your shot. You have to try. If you don't try, but you don't know. Is
No
it
te
gonna make
creo.
people uncomfortable? Probably. But do you live from other people's comfort?
No, pues no, la verdad no, pero pues lo que te digo, güey, toda la sociedad ahorita es lo que, qué dice tal persona o qué opina tal gente. That's what I want.
Exactamente.
I think it's okay to move on right away from something. I mean, I think, cada quien lo suyo, pero mucha gente está preocupada de qué van a decir de mí o se mira mal o, I mean,
Exactamente. Y ahí es donde viene qué es lo que la gente piensa que está bien o qué importa, qué no importa. Porque a veces muchas de las personas dicen, oh, es que ya no importa porque pues nada más soy yo. Y ya lo usan como excusa para, not necessarily to move on, but to give 10, 20 tries. Like,
bueno,
do you
total.
think that's right?
What, to give 10, 20 tries?
Yeah.
I, if they have kids, if they have a family, if they've been at it for a while, I say why not?
No, we're just saying partners. Like, just your partner, some partner, they give it a try tomorrow. They last a week with somebody. They don't like it. They give it another try. Because what do we call that whenever you're being a jerk to
Pero, qué
women?
chingados.
Andas de piruja.
Pues bueno, that's a nice way
Y
to
el
say it.
hombre, si el hombre lo hace, no, pues that guy doesn't respect himself. That guy doesn't respect girls.
No, pues es que el hombre no se le mira tan mal, es lo que todos van a decir.
Sí, a la
Pues
mujer
sí.
se le ve peor porque anduvo con un chavo y luego ya anda con alguien nuevo. Pero
¿Y
si la mujer se
qué crees que hace
respeta,
que las mujeres se sientan de esa manera?
That's where you say double standards.
yeah, that's why it's double
Yeah.
standard, because if the woman respects herself and is not like like sleeping with other men, like there's nothing wrong. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with a girl going out with different guys, in my opinion.
Yeah, but then again, where we live,
But it's all perception. Yeah, if you see one girl at a bar, with one dude, and the next day or next week you see her with another dude, what are you gonna think? Oh, she's a hoe, or oh, she's. But we
But
shouldn't think like that.
because of that same thing, because of those same comments, a lot of these girls take it up as an excuse. Like, hey, you know what? It's my body. It's my choice. And yeah, you're right. It's your body. It's your choice. But like you said, if you respect yourself, you don't go around just saying, hey, you know what? It's okay today. It's okay tomorrow. You know,
yo
because
no sé,
we
pero
don't
yo
do
pienso
that.
que
They don't do that.
aquí,
But
especially
when they
Brownsville,
do,
especially the Valley, I think that's just the mentality.
Yeah.
No puedes ir a comer a ninguna parte con alguien sin pensar, mira, estos ya andan acá. So might as well, if you take out a girl for dinner on the first date and people see you, might as well tell her like, hey, I'm the best you've ever had, if they ask you. I mean, porque la gente va a hablar en corto,
Va
güey.
a pensar lo peor.
Ya están pensando que acá y allá.
uh-huh.
Pero aquí es como el pedo. That's just the way it is.
Hey, Iram, another thing that I wanted to bring up. What's up with people? Look, Facebook is make believe. Okay, Facebook is make believe. I want you to think
100%.
that my life is everything okay. I have the best life and all this stuff. Do you think it's okay for people to post their business on Facebook, or is that like embarrassing?
That's embarrassing, dude.
Would you tell your family member, or would you tell a friend like, hey, no andas poniendo esos comentarios?
Yo que he visto chingo de videos, fotos que out of like, they'll do it out of, impulse.
Uh-huh.
They'll post like, oh, I caught this guy cheating, or a video. And I'll screen record, or I'll take pictures, and I'm like, I want to see how long this is going to last. Porque as soon as they calm down, they chill out, boom, delete. And then I'll tell someone, I'm like, hey, did you see this person posted this? Like, no, I didn't see it. I'm like, don't worry, I got it all here. Sale todo, pero out of impulse, a lot of people put their stuff, their business out there, which looks very wrong. I know many people do that.
But just for guys, like for girls, like you see a guy that's
There's plenty of guys
like
that do it. There's plenty of
once
girls that do it.
I was like feeling the same way, right? And pues I mean, just talk to people like friends, girls, whatever. And then I go out to the club and I see like four of the girls that I had been talking to, like just as friends. Keep in mind, they're sitting behind me, all of them in the same table. And I'm like, you know what? Like I'm not trying to explain. I came out for a good time, and I wasn't like quedando con ninguna de ellas. But as soon as I get out of the club, fucking calls. Hey, well, you were talking to my friend and all this, and then the other one, hey, like, do
Oye,
you like my
Iván, ¿qué tiene que
sister
ver
or
eso
what?
que preguntamos?
Pues no se puede.
¿No se puede qué?
Like no se puede nomás hablar con la gente así como que, hey, pues you know what, like I'm single, like,
We're saying
oh, me too.
we're talking
No,
about those people that put all their business and their posts and everything on like.
well, that's the same thing. Like whenever a guy goes, hey, you know what, I'm single, and pues I'm going out to have a good time, like you put like, hey, ando aquí, ando acá, like I have my friends, like that's it. Okay, they're your friends, but you're trying to get with them. Es como dijiste ahorita, like right away people will start talking. And I kind of like,
Conversation.
you talk to the same person, it's like, nah, I saw you over there. I saw you at that club and you're with some girl. So you're not single. Okay. Like she's my friend.
Hey, Iran, but it's very common when how Roel was saying that people go through a breakup or somebody was caught cheating or something, and these people will put, and like my family does that a lot, and I try to tell them, don't post any personal stuff, don't post any drama, because viene Valentine's, viene Christmas y ahí andan juntos. Pero
the breakups are my favorite ones.
The breakups are the worst because you start posting your stuff, de que la tiene chiquita y de que no vale más y que no.
I mean, that's just toxic stuff like from anybody, bro.
And
then they get back together, and everybody's like, "What the hell? Wasn't this chick just posting like couple weeks ago that que este vato no, como que nomás no?"
Bro, I've had that stuff happen to where they come up, and like a week later they'll be like, you know what? Like I was talking a lot of shit about you, and I'm like, okay, like I'm just supposed to accept that? Like, what do you mean talking a lot of shit? Well, it's because you didn't talk to me, and pues, you just ghosted me. I'm like, what do you mean you just ghosted me? Like, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what you're talking about. Like, people would just say, hey, like, were you guys together or were you guys not together? Oye, pues, ¿qué les importa? Oh, but it's because your partner posted this. Ya es cuando te quedas así como que, really? Like I don't be paying attention to none of that stuff or posting about it. But I've seen people that, like, they're freaking happily in love. And then next thing you know, like,
it's nothing to take serious, to be honest.
Like, you look at the person and you're like, ese no se llama así. Wasn't that guy white?
O todos tienen un amigo que tienen el nombre en chino o algo así. Do you have a friend on Facebook that has like a Chinese name?
Yeah. Like that.
Well, so you can find him?
Yeah, I mean.
And people do that, and I think I have friends that are girls that have that, but they do it more probably for.
Because they work at Ojos Locos, probably. ¿Qué amigas tienes o qué? Que no me busquen.
Yeah, I think so.
Tienen que hacer algo.
For creeps, ¿no? Either for creeps o porque no quieren que el novio o el papá de los niños los ande buscando en Facebook, because
a mí se me hace que those type of people that have those freaking names like that are the ones that be posting the personal stuff. Oh man, you can't even trust family. Family's supposed to like lift you up, and then they're not. Like, come on, like why are you talking bad about your family? You know what I mean?
Hey, my.
Hey, have you ever done it, Iram? Did you ever post any of your business? Be honest.
Yeah, whenever I get drunk, I fucking send a message. I put it on everywhere. I'm like, hey, I love my cousin. I love my primo. And everybody be like, hey, güey, ¿qué traes con tu primo? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like,
pero eso está bien, güey.
But drama stuff.
But like drama stuff, que mi vieja me dejó, o pinche vieja, I don't know, like, just.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking, way, and I don't think anything like that. I mean, maybe the worst was maybe like 8 years ago. You post like a little quote, like a little quote tirando indirectas, güey. Ya sabes
Bueno,
que
las indirectas sí las he mirado mucho. And like the ones that I will post like a lot, like it's like stuff como las pinches canciones acá de cuando andas dolido. But I think everybody does that.
¿Cuál? ¿La supérame ya? ¿La de supérame o
ya,
que entiende
We
la N
wanna
o la
go
O?
there.
Or what?
Ya me enteré.
sí, huevo.
Nah,
Shit like that, yeah.
I just think we need to be careful because, and I see this from my family, and I always tell them, look, don't post personal stuff, but of course they're gonna post it because it's gonna come a time when you either get back with that person or you're sober and you're like, why did I post that stuff? You know, so and they have regret and they delete it. Pero ya se hizo el daño because people already saw it.
Sí.
And then when we're back with that person, they're like, nah, hombre.
But I just,
O like, no les pasa que agregas todas las caras bonitas que miras y luego te quedas así como que, oye, ¿y estas personas qué? Like, I don't even know them.
and you're putting
Just
your
like,
business out there.
just like, yeah, like 2 or 3 days ago.
Like I wish Facebook didn't have or like social media didn't have like a delete. And that'd be funny.
Oh, forever. It's
like
it's
whatever
forever.
you put, aquí se queda. Güey.
Yeah.
Because my memories sometimes make me laugh.
Yeah.
Like it's either dumb stuff or like, oh, look at this person or like post
because it gives you an idea of what you were thinking, you know, what your mindset was back.
Yeah,
you know.
But sometimes silent memories que if I go through my memories, Linda's always like, I got this memory, let me see. I'm like, no, what for? She's like,
that was my past, babe.
Yeah.
I think I only have that shit like on Google Memories.
Bueno,
like on your photos.
Decirlo del Facebook.
Every year, no, you get every 2-3 years.
I mean, it's from when you
started. Whenever you post.
Yeah, I have things for like 4 years. Memories like this happened 4 years ago.
Just stuff that like I can't believe I posted this.
Okay,
yeah.
See, I go back
to shit. Like for example, like I'm so hungover, this and that. I'm like, why did I post this back then?
Oh, like yeah. How many people?
Like right now, I do it because of work wise. You know, like you never know. Like,
who's watching?
Let me Google this guy or let me.
No,
but I still get embarrassed of the type of shit
you would post
that I would post. You know, late night or early morning before work or you know.
Hey,
I'm over to the gym. You know,
hey, let me go a little bit farther. What about whenever you're drunk and you're creeping?
No,
late night DMs.
No, usually I just keep that.
Allah, why do I have this memory? This is a funny memory. No mires mi phone.
I'm not gonna see it.
2011. Yo puse, güey. So I was on the phone with my sister and she randomly shouts, "You better not get syphilis or gonorrhea or your pee-pee's gonna fall off." My sister cares for me.
That was 10 years, 12 years, 11 years ago.
That was 11 years ago.
11 years ago, damn.
I see this and like, and then I have a meme before haircut. But me pusieron. Maybe I should propose to my girl after psych. Where the bitch is at?
I don't know, but we have to be careful what we post, especially how homeboy said about, you know, your job, your boss is always looking at your stuff, your supervisors, your coworkers, y no quieres que te encuentren algo y que le van a decir al patrón porque y luego nos va a perjudicar.
No, but I think if you go back to like I'm saying, like 10 years ago, I posted 11 years, I posted something stupid like that based on like the relationships I built, the person I became. Like I don't have to post anything stupid like that anymore. Like
yeah, you can see you're like how immature one was, and then see, oh shit,
exactly.
I wouldn't do that now.
It's like you were saying, like a couple of days ago about the like, okay, like if you have a partner, like you never want to like say stuff about your partner, like bad stuff, because worst case scenario, like
she doesn't want to cook for me anymore.
No, pero like, ponle tú que te empiezan a decir cosas de tu pasado, así como que no, pues tú, que yo te cuidé cuando andabas acá, ¿te acuerdas cuando chocaste? I'm like, okay.
I mean, a personal experience.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, no. Like the incidents that I've had, like they've always been by myself.
Me chocaron.
No choqué, me chocaron. No, but you see, like those things, like it's like very few people freaking reach out and say like, hey man, are you actually okay? Like,
hey, tell
are
us
you all right?
The invite of the screenshot to this person you're talking about. Wait, we gotta get her on the.
Yeah, we gotta see what's up.
We gotta put both of y'all together. Maybe you want to tell her something.
Who are we talking about?
Pues quién te ayudó cuando chocaste, güey?
¿Quién me ayudó cuando choqué?
Hey,
Nadie, güey.
Switching topics.
I mean,
Applebee's.
Applebee's is not gonna hit.
Applebee's is gonna be in Brownsville for the third time.
Applebee's has a rule that if you get a drink, you can only order one at a time. I think that's like a no go. I ordered a margarita, and then I got my food, and I always eat my food with a beer. So they literally told me, sir, you cannot have two drinks at a time. So what did I do? I had to like throw away my freaking margarita, and they were like, sir, what are you doing? I'm like I paid for it, right? So I'm gonna throw it away because you guys don't serve two. So I threw away my margarita, and I had to like get another beer. And every time I go to a restaurant, I always order two because they take a while. So I drink one while I'm waiting,
La
and then the
reserva.
other one with my food. Yeah.
Hey,
Lucky Barrel.
we talking about the one on Boca Chica back in the day or Harlingen
Yeah.
now?
The one in Boca Chica, the one that closed down.
But do you think que ahora va a pegar now with the new location next to Chick-fil-A or no?
I think it's just the type of restaurant. Like they've already tried it. I don't think it has much to do with the location. It's just like when people go to Chili's for happy hour.
Yo no
I mean,
creo-
you could go to Texas Roadhouse, but they're already used to like Chili's, the drink of the month or whatever.
I was
And
telling
there's
Frank
people that I know that go there.
Steakhouse is gonna hit. Applebee's, I do not think it's gonna hit. It's already twice. I'll be honest. I don't remember going to Applebee's. No me acuerdo. Yo no, I don't ever went.
I just remember going the second time it opened on Boca Chica. But to me, it's all about location. I think the new location next to the Chick-fil-A on that Taco Bueno, even though we had
I don't even know what
Roel's
I said.
client said that it's smaller. On that Chick-fil-A, across the street on the frontage road, era el Taco Bueno, I think it was. Now it's going to be the Applebee's, which is a lot smaller than what I'm used to seeing in Applebee's. El Taco Bueno.
No.
Chick-fil-A or Morrison?
Morrison, okay.
Morrison? Bueno,
There's like Panda next to it.
I mean, Morrison area is pretty good.
It's busy.
To be honest, like Applebee's, I only remember going once.
The Boca Chica one?
Yeah, I live close to Morrison, and I'm always in that
Area, yeah.
I never, this
¿Qué?
little restaurant over there by Boca Chica. A bunch
Nah,
of
it's
traffic
too
and
far.
shit.
Pues ahora es popular North Brownsville, which we are North Brownsville.
Which we are North Brown, y todo está creciendo para acá. That's why I think
Cameron Park is the best place in Brownsville.
that place is gonna hit because
Los tacos de enfrente de Cameron, siempre, they had like the lowest prices and they hit.
Ooh.
Hey, what about Ibiza? What do you guys think about that place?
Oh,
Se quemó.
lo quemaron.
I see faces. No, digan la verdad. Yo
No,
miré
espérate.
que dijo que se había quemado.
Taco, or what did you say?
Taco Bueno, yeah, it's literally right next to Chick-fil-A. It's where the Arby's used to be, I think.
Arby's también sucks.
It was Arby's, it was Taco Bueno, now it's gonna be the Applebee's. Nada pega ahí en ese local.
Y Applebee's, this is the third one.
Third
Y
time
no ha
in Brownsville.
pegado. Y no va a pegar.
Y va a pegar ahí donde nada pega.
The only time I ate there is when they had some wings for special, but you had to like pick them up or carry them out or carry out or some shit. And in Boca Chica. And that's the only time I was like.
But honestly, people aren't gonna go there for the food. They're gonna go for the beer, no?
Yeah, but
Because
how many places serve beer there?
yeah, but dude, in Harlingen, Applebee's is like the place to be in Harlingen. Surprisingly, like
Somewhere else.
they have drink
Yeah,
specials
it's very
every
different.
day. Like it's bumping on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You been over there? In Harlingen?
Surprisingly, they have a Buffalo Wild Wings
Vamos,
too.
okay. Que también te la
Ching. How pass?
Yo no fui, me llevaron.
Sin querer, chica. Nah, but I personally think that it's all about location, that it's gonna hit because of it's a highly trafficked area, and plus people are always gonna want to go see how it is. So the day after Christmas, December 26th, is the grand opening, the soft opening, or the grand opening. So
How long did the other one last? I don't even think it lasted a year, did it? I used to deliver that place. I don't think it was even a year.
Me das miedo. Préstamelo. I don't know if you can see the screen, but.
Yeah.
And then mira,
Salud, Mr. Carter.
mil arrugas. Lo que quiero, bueno, para pagarme, me tienes que dar lo que yo quiero. Y lo que quiero no me lo das si te apesta bien gacho.
Sí, no, yo a ese lugar no le doy ni siquiera el medio año, ni los 6 meses.
Nah,
Which is what I think they give a restaurant, you know, whenever they have the money to back them up or whatever. It's a big franchise, but
Hey, ¿no trabajas tú o qué?
not here.
Hey, well, speaking of another restaurant, we're gonna have a
¿A quién
Longhorn.
le hablas, Roel? ¿A quién le hablas?
You think Longhorn's gonna hit? I think a lot of people always go to Texas Roadhouse.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
A
because
steakhouse like that, yeah, I think definitely.
Everybody waits at Roadhouse forever.
And we don't got a competition for that, right?
We don't. So
Texas Roadhouse.
if you go to Roadhouse and there's a 45-minute wait, you're gonna say screw this, te voy para allá.
Hey, but you'd be surprised when I delivered the restaurant, Texas Roadhouse. They didn't have like a big quota on how much they had to sell, which I thought they would. The restaurant they had like the biggest quota was Chick-fil-A. The one at the mall, the one in Morrison. I think the one in Morrison was the one that was expected to like sell more.
And surprisingly, it's the one at the mall, right?
The one in Morrison, the one at the mall has like a lower quota.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pues no sé.
But also like man, those places they expect to hit that quota no matter what. And the people that work there are real dedicated.
Ahí para allá y se sienta y.
es supervisor, el guy.
No, el patrón, ya está patrón.
I'm trying to stay awake, guys. I've been awake since yesterday, since 12 at night.
Amanecido on a
Somewhat.
Tuesday.
That is why I'm walking back and forth, and I'm like, man,
Ya
I
te
already
pegó el
had.
zombie virus de China. The zombie virus. What's up with that? So my son was all scared that we're gonna turn into zombies.
There's a new COVID.
¿Qué dijo Jim Carrey? The news is that we're already zombies.
It's
We
true.
just don't know it.
It's true. Nah, but supposedly that there is a new COVID virus. I don't know. I'm tired of COVID.
Well, they. O sea, hasta donde sea. I saw someone share that there's I don't know how many cases in Cameron County. Yeah, pero aparte que el zombie virus that got discovered or something.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was like
The last time they had like something like what we would be scared of the zombie apocalypse or whatever, que eran bath salts, people eating people's faces and whatnot.
Oh yeah. But that's the bug, no?
I think that's what happened. That the guy was like, I guess he was eating the guy's face and they shot him and he didn't go down, but it was because the guy was like super high on bath salts.
¿Cómo se siente? ¿Sabes o no?
Nah, no, yo soy vegan.
I don't care that. Eso no.
Decent.
Damn. Otro desmadre. Yeah, but I hope there's no wave coming through because these past 2 years have not
Not been good. Supposedly, people. Another COVID thing is going to come out.
another COVID wave.
I'm expecting things to get better, like with jobs. Just a friend of mine was telling me, like, because he was like real frustrated with like opportunities that pass us by. You know, you see that job that's paying $17, $18, $20 an hour, and you're stuck at your job that's paying $10 an hour, and people get frustrated. But a lot of the crafts of the people that get paid, like per se just the day, like their rate is going up. So I do hope that, you know, good stuff comes as far as like pay goes for everybody, not just certain things.
But Texas is not like that, man. Texas is pro business. California is more like pro unions and pro workers. Here,
Vete para California entonces.
En California se estaban quedando las casas like halfway built because of the whole COVID. They had this whole thing, and a lot of the people were taking off from California. Houses were being built halfway, and they don't want to pay the wages. Like,
yeah, but even though California, their minimum wage, I think, is like either 15 or 20 bucks, but you have to take into account the cost of living over there is a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
We're screwed. Like the minimum wage here in Texas is not going to go up anytime soon.
Is anybody paying minimum wage?
Yes, there's some places, but I think like to be competitive, they'll offer like $10, $12. an hour, which
So they
nowadays,
had Panda Express on their window paying $14 an hour.
damn, that's what's
Starting
up. Of
pay.
course, but they're not gonna work full time, right?
Nah, I bet you like the people that are getting good hours getting like 34 hours, 36 hours.
Es que el dueño de Panda Express es mexicano o es chino. O es,
El mexicano.
¿eh? Is it really?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if that's like a Chick-fil-A thing where they like franchise, like they sell franchise. Hey, it's gonna open up next to Grease Monkey, I think. No,
Panda Express?
Panda Express.
So they're trying to get Boca Chica to be a little more busier.
I think so. I think it's gonna be built next to. Shouts out to Grease Monkey.
Grease Monkey. I
Shouts
need an
out.
oil change.
Everybody, make sure you go get your oil change. Don't go to Walmart. Go shop local. Stop
Anila.
at Grease Monkey.
Que te chequen el aceite. Saludos, Humberto.
What's up, Humberto? How's it going, man?
Humberto.
Moros.
¿Ustedes han ido a Matamoros o no, lately?
Sí, yo no quiero saber nada de Matamoros. Ya. Nada más tacos quiero.
It's different, huh?
Tacos de Matamoros.
For sure.
Hey,
man.
but going back to that, like, I didn't know how much danger I was around, like at that time.
At high school?
But it was controlled. Even though it was controlled,
¿Tú también ibas?
yeah, it was controlled, you know. But looking back on it, there was so much stuff going on, and we really didn't.
Well, since we weren't as exposed to it.
Yeah, and now the stories that we hear and all that stuff are like,
Now
damn.
if you have your little cousins, your kids, or whatever, our age in high school, you traen nomás para allá.
Yeah. But growing up, that was the norm, right? Like people would go during the day.
Your parents did let you go?
I don't know if they knew that I was going. No, I think they did. To be honest,
My parents didn't let me know.
But-
I sneak out.
To be honest, I don't even think I told them, hey, I'm gonna go to my
Yeah, it was always a secret because you'd be back like by early, right?
Ya me voy.
Yeah, the idea was to get there.
Back early, what?
No,
You don't even
early
know
to me was like 10.
No. Early, I mean, they knew it was like, okay, clubs close at 1:30, home by 2.
Okay.
That's it.
La clásica de mi mamá, mi papá. Ya son las 2 de la mañana and it's probably like 1. They always screwed up an hour.
An hour before.
You got home at midnight and it was 10. Like 2 hours, 10:45. Medianoche.
Nah, but I honestly didn't know how much danger I was, I guess, near or around,
Yeah,
because
for sure.
que existía.
Pues lo que decía todos, depende de dónde estés, depende en qué andes.
¿Con quién andes?
I've been stabbed in Matamoros. I've been ran over like twice in Matamoros. I've been shot at in Matamoros.
Confessions.
¿A ti te
Y
pasó?
Roel, how many times have you been stabbed or any of that stuff there in Matamoros? Or that you even seen like crazy stuff?
Ahorita,
Like,
en el nuevo capítulo tenemos a un doctor que va a ver.
Sí.
los primos que tenemos allá en Matamoros, like they're doctors over there, and I've actually needed to go over there and check it out because, you know, problems that I've had because of that. It's like I said, depending like what you're doing or where you're hanging out, it happens.
Iram, have you gone to Progreso?
Oh yes.
No le muevas, no le muevas.
I prefer Progreso than Matamoros.
Well, I did too, but yeah, no comment on that one. No comment there.
Esto está chisqueado, güey.
I'm gonna pull a Frankie. So going back to the Chick-fil-A, you know, Chick-fil-A has the biggest quotas. You know, they're good restaurants. They're restaurants that are gonna be kept around. They put more Chick-fil-A's and they thrive.
Hey, Carter, if you're still watching, ahorita me voy a aventar en las ramas, güey. I'm gonna do backflips on dancing on the ditch. Anyways.
Right now that you said true Hollywood story, Carter, me acordé de Andrew. Right, he needed to have like those days on Monday.
Oh.
That Hollywood moment, yeah. Inside joke.
No, it's when I think I was like in 8th grade, dude. I used to sneak out from my house in Mayo and Carter. Long story short, I used to get drunk, and one time I got drunk, and yeah, that was me jumping, like doing flips on branches.
On bushes?
Yeah, haz de cuenta, muchas las pinches ramas y en Cameron Park había diches y estaban y mamado y nomás tirándome. Guache, me quedé pinche luchador, güey. Anyways.
Hey, well, Well, growing up, that was the thing. Shoot, I remember coming over here to Bronzeville, and Roel was the one that got us. Roel, and remember Iram Torres? They
También,
knew
sí.
all the wrestlers.
Puro
And I was like,
luchador.
man, like, what's up with the shows? Que no miran Goku o qué?
Ay, la.
No sé, carte. Para cliente.
Ya acabamos, hombre, ya acabamos. ¿Para qué lloras? Dang, so we gotta get Anna here one day.
Yeah, we got to get a woman's perspective from all the madness that we've been talking about lately.
But she's already whooped way. She's already in love. So let's see if she talks the talk like she wants to, like she says she is.
Oh, then it's game over.
Va a salir Ana así con the little black spot right here on the eyes, so they don't know it's her.
Or I told her that we could have her sit, you know, in the audience section
¿Dónde está el cliente?
on the cliente. That way she can just talk and her face will come out. I think that'd be better.
Gotta put the distorted voice.
Güey, este vato ni está trabajando, güey. Nos echó mentiras.
For real, bro.
Yo les dije, hey, I can take the day off, pero no me hicieron caso, so I came to the other house to relax.
Talk next week, sometime.
Yeah, next week. Do you like 12 or you prefer 1?
We'll do 12:30.
Tomorrow, 12:30. We were a little bit late due to some work. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, share the page. Every Wednesday, Barbershop Talk con Roel. Roel. 12:30 next week.
Iram, ya, pórtate bien, por favor.
Hey, Iram, next time in studio.
Vamos a trabajar.
You got it. Let's make it at 12.
Bye.
All right, be here at 12 next week. Bye.